Are you planning to study abroad, but you're not sure how the IELTS test format looks like? You want to gain more idea on what to expect in your speaking module. You are a little confused that what kind of questions to expect in your reading section. How does the report look like, or whether you have to write a letter? There must be a lot of questions going on in your mind if you're looking to give your IELTS exam in 2021. Relax and stay tuned to this video because we are going to discuss all of this. Hello guys, and welcome back to my channel. This is your coach Priyanka, and in today's video we are going to discuss the IELTS test format. Yes, before starting with any lessons on different modules of IELTS, let's discuss what to expect on the day of your IELTS exam. Now, as we know that IELTS comprises of 4 different sections, that is listening, reading, writing and speaking. Talking about when to give exam and what to expect, the very first thing is that you have to understand that the test happens on 2 different days. That is, speaking is going to happen on one day and the other 3 modules, that is listening, reading and writing, happens on one day. Now, what to expect on different modules when you're writing your IELTS exam? Let's discuss. First, listening. Listening has total 4 sections and the duration of the test is going to be approximately 30 minutes. You would also get additional 10 minutes to transfer all your questions to the answer sheet. Total 40 questions you can expect from your listening module. It is going to be quite simple. They would give you headphones and you would be listening to the audio and simultaneously looking for your answers. Coming to the reading section of IELTS exam, it would have in total 3 sections. That means 3 passages would be given to you. In total, you would be answering 40 questions and total duration would be 60 minutes for your test. Now, what to expect in your reading section of your IELTS? You would be getting different kind of question formats here. From these 3 sections, you need to figure out the answers and mention it. The kind of questions would be, for example, true, false, not given, fill in the blanks, giving headings to the paragraphs and a lot more like this. So reading, you would need to practice a lot, and within 60 minutes you have to find out all the answers to the 40 questions and also transfer them to your answer sheet. You would not get any extra time here to transfer your answers to your answer sheet. So make sure that within the 60 minutes you figure out all the answers and even transfer them to your answer sheet. Coming to the third section, that is writing. It would have 2 tasks and the total duration given to you again is going to be 60 minutes. Now, coming to writing, there is a little difference if you are an academic student or a general category. That is the difference in your task 1. If you are going for your further studies abroad, you need to pick up IELTS academic, and if you are looking for immigration, you need to pick up general category exam. The major difference between both of them is going to be in your task 1. If you give an academic exam, you would be given a report to write in your task 1. Whereas if you're a general category student, you would be given a letter to write in your task 1. Task 2 remains the same for both the students, that is, it is going to be an essay. Now, when we are talking about task 1, you have to make sure that your your report or your letter is in between 150 to 180 words at least. And when we talk about task 2, that is an essay, it should be somewhere from 300 to 350 words. That is how the writing happens. Now coming to one of the major modules where students get nervous a lot, that is speaking module. The speaking module, as I mentioned in the beginning of the video, would happen on a different date, and these three would take place on one day. Now what to expect in a speaking module? First of all, the duration, let's talk about that. Speaking would take you approximately 15 to 20 minutes. It depends how the conversation between you and the examiner goes, but that is the approximate time you can expect for your speaking module. It would also have 3 sections, and how they will be splitted is like this. The first one is going to be an introduction round. In the introduction round, they would ask about you, your hobbies, maybe about your favorite color, your favorite food. There can be random questions related to you. So that's how the introduction part happens, and they can ask you around 5 to 6 questions in that. After that, they would give you a cue card in round 2, which would be written on a paper, and they would also give you a notepad and a pen to take down notes. In the cue card section, they are going to give you 1 minute to think on your cue card. You can even jot down the points, important points on the notepad. And then you need to speak for 2 minutes. Once you are done, and if with the cue card, they will come to section 3, which is going to be counter questions. Now you can expect between 6 to 8 questions in counter questions, and mostly they would be related to your cue card. So whatever the topic was in your cue card, mostly your counter questions are going to be with respect to that topic. And here you need to elaborate your answers. There is also one major difference which I would like to mention here. When you are answering in part 1, that is in your introduction round, you are expected to give short answers. Whereas when you are in your section 3, that is counter questions, you're expected to give elaborated answers. We are going to discuss this in detail in the coming lessons on speaking module. So as of now, we have discussed about the IELTS test format, and that is how your listening, your reading, your writing and your speaking module are going to look like. That's quite easy, and that's going to be exactly the way you're going to even write them down. You would be given a listening first, then a reading and a writing. So that's about for today's lesson. This is how your format would look like and what to expect from your IELTS exam day. So stay tuned and subscribe to my channel now, and also hit the bell button so that now when we upload videos on the lessons on different modules, you get an update and an intimation, and you can prepare from your home well. If you have any questions regarding the IELTS test format, have no hassles in writing in the comment box, and I'll be answering all of them. Thank you for being here, and see you again in the next video.